What is going on, guys? Good morning from Albuquerque, New Mexico. The balloon fiesta. I did not go down to the field this morning, and for various reasons, but one of them was that it's raining again this morning, and yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. I will go ahead and share the screen with you. I am monitoring the live feed coming from the balloon fiesta right there, and they are right now doing a static display. And I guess we'll just not looking real good. What is going on? I see Bill in the house, X-Fired Up Crackerbox Palace. Good morning. RV Living Life. There's Mr. Gary. Good morning, Gary. Hey, Gary, I missed you guys had a live last night, and apparently I had the wrong time on my end, because I went looking for you around 8 o'clock, according to what I was being told. And no, I missed you guys by at least an hour, if not 2 hours. So I'm sorry I missed you guys. So I see my brother's in the house, and Miss Jen right there saying good morning to all. I am watching and keeping my eye on the balloon fiesta. I did not go down to the field because when I got up at about 4:45 this morning to make that happen, it was raining, and it has stopped raining, at least for the moment. But I opted to stay here and not battle that mess of traffic and trying to get onto that field. But I am monitoring the live feed coming off the field, and I'll show that occasionally every now and then. Right now, they're doing interviews and things like that. But currently, at this moment, they are doing static display only while they watch and monitor the weather. So not really sure. If no balloons take off again today, this will be the first time I've been here and not seen balloons fly. And this is kind of the nature of the beast, I guess. So, oh, Carol was notified of your live this morning, and I was not. Good old YouTube. Yeah, I did not get a notification. I did not get a notification, Gary. I'm so sorry to miss that, because we had talked previously, and I planned on being there. Absolutely. I've got my coffee, and just figured I'd hang out with you guys, and I will occasionally put up the balloon fiesta down on the field just so you can see what is happening on there right now. And weather, as you can see in the picture, is not looking so good. So they have had their pilots meeting and a weather meeting, and so far right now, it is looking like static display only, just not good flying weather. But gosh, if I could turn you over to the, oh, here we are. They got them on a little bit. If I could turn it over this way, it is actually pretty clear over that way. And the sky's starting to open up over that way. But as you turn back over towards me, you can see, if you follow that street right up there, the balloon field is right there. That is absolutely the balloon field, and you can see the kind of low clouds. Last night they said the clouds were between 500 and 700 feet, and not looking good for flying this morning. So, hey, I guess we will see. Right now, they're doing interviews and a little bit of video off of the flying field here, and I'll show you that. But I've got this playing in the back, so I can hear if they announce anything. So everybody, not as big a crowd on the flying field right now, as a lot of people have opted to potentially go home. This is day 9 of the balloon fiesta, and a lot of people. This is the last day, and I think a lot of people have opted to just start heading home. Some of these people, they were, talking earlier. Some of these people drive days to be here, and yeah, it's you at this point, everybody's pretty tired, and everybody's pretty much ready to start getting home. So you can kind of see the field is not very full right now. So we will see. That being said, though, they did hit a first on Friday. I heard over the news that they reached maximum capacity on Friday for their car parking, for their parking. And they actually, at a certain point, had to divert traffic away from going into parking. There was no place for people to park. They had filled up, and that was a first for them. They hadn't seen that before. So I'm not sure if those people on Friday actually got to go down, and some of them did not get to go in and see the show, you might say. No. But I figured, you know what? There's no reason we couldn't come on, have a cup of coffee, and just see how everybody is doing out there. So, and I'll just kind of share that live feed just so you can kind of see what's going on. Oh, a little disappointing because I wanted to be here for these last 2 days, and in fact, yesterday they had a lot going on, but no balloons flew yesterday, and I was quite disappointed after the live yesterday leaving, and I really had hoped out for this morning that things were going to turn around, and no, it's just, the weather is just not holding. So they also had said that the humidity is up to 80 to 90% right now. They said it is a soggy morning, absolutely. So probably not what they expected, or certainly not what is ideal for balloon weather. So you see the balloons on the field. Good morning, Brian McCulloch's in the house. We're just having coffee, So yeah, the live feed seems to have a better weather than you are. Yeah, yeah. It's only if I turn my camera up, and I'll show you. That's movie magic there, Gary. Let's see if we can throw that up there. If I turn my camera up, it actually kind of looks a little bit better. And but I promise you, right there on the field is straight down that that driveway. I'm actually at the Sandia Casino, right up above the Balloon Fiesta field. The field is right at if you were to drive straight down that road and keep going, you'd run into the field. About a half mile, maybe a mile, but not too much more than that. And yeah. What camera am I using? I am just using my laptop. I'm using the built-in camera on that. I have tried using alternate cameras. I've bought a couple of them, and they did not work any better. So I thought, well, what's the point of this? So, but right now they're just doing interviews on the live feeds. As soon as they go back to the field, I'll kind of show that, and we'll get you back there on the field. So hopefully everybody, look at that. I'm sporting the Alien Cup this morning. It's aliens. Just saying. But I got my coffee. I hope you guys have your coffee, and we're just gonna kind of hang out this morning and see what happens. We'll get that live feed back on as soon as they're done with their interviews. Right now, not showing any of the flying fields, so we'll hold off. What is everybody else doing out there? Hope that everything is going well, and it is a little bit drier for you guys than it is here. So far, though, I can't complain. No rain, and I will take it. I will absolutely take it. So, security driving by. Again, up at the casino, right up above the flying field. Now you can lot dock at this casino normally for free. During the balloon fiesta, they do charge a fee for parking your RV in the for the balloon fiesta here at the casino. When I pulled in yesterday, I think they kind of gave up on that. Nobody's actually approached me, and I've talked to a few people, and they said, yeah, given the weather, and I guess they kind of stopped that. So thankfully, I will take it, because otherwise I was going to have to go down to Isleta, I believe it is, down in southern Albuquerque, which is about 20 miles away, and that would have made that wouldn't have made for much fun for a live. So, or getting back to the flying field. So I did roll into Albuquerque without any. This is my 4th year now, guys, and people have said, "Oh, you can't go to the balloon fiesta without reservations." Now, the last time I was here, I did stay at Kirtland Air Force Base, so I had at least a little bit of time there. But every other time that I've been here to the balloon fiesta, there are ways to boondock and to lot dock, casino dock, and be within a simple driving distance of the flying field. So most of those are free. A couple of them as very minor dollars. So I didn't have too much trouble deciding to roll into Albuquerque. I wish the weather would have said the same. So I don't know. Oh, go ahead and if you want to come on this morning and say hi, I don't see why we couldn't do that. Let me see if I could. Let me go ahead and just throw the link in. And if you want to come on and join us, just hanging out and having coffee this morning, guys. We're going to keep our eye on the flying field. There we go. And let me throw this out there so that you can see it. If you want to click this link and join us, bring a cup of coffee and conversation, we can absolutely do that. I do not know if I'm going to be able to do the live this morning or tonight, I should say. And I suspect I might not, because I will be on the road, and I'm not exactly sure how it's going to play out, where I'm heading for that time period. So potentially no live tonight, but we will see. I always like to put it up if I can, and we'll see what happens tonight. But yeah, they're doing more. There we go. You can see people packing up. They kind of saw that yesterday. They were packing up hot and heavy. Oh, hey, look at all the cowboy hats. Look. There you go. I could be on that flying team. You see the fog is kind of settling in too. It's not looking the best there. And so far I'm up a little bit higher than the field, and I'm not having too much trouble, but I can look down there, and yeah, those clouds and that fog is kind of settling down onto the flying field. So that is even is going to be a pretty good indicator they're not going to fly today. Oh. Down in Baja, dodging hurricanes, having a great time. Brian McCulloch says, I believe they were saying that the hurricanes that are down there are the ones that are bringing the weather up this way, and including that the tropical fronts off of the hurricanes down there. Hopefully staying safe, and it's still warm. So you say great time. I'm going to take your word for it, because I don't think there's a bad time you can have down there. but I would not want to go through a hurricane anywhere. So hopefully they're staying clear of you. So there we go. Few balloons up, probably about the same as what was up yesterday. And you can see there's not a very full, normally you would not be able to see that much of the flying field. That it is, on crowded mornings, that field is covered. But weather being the way it is, and they're showing it right there. That is actually the mountain that way from me. So I'd have to turn that all the way around so that you could see, but it doesn't look like I can get it up that way. But yeah, I'm looking at the clouds kind of rolling over that mountain, and yeah, it doesn't look so good. You got the fallout from them. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I will say the temperatures, I am wearing a jacket this morning, but the temperatures are actually pretty nice, somewhere between 65, 68 degrees. And yeah, so far, I can't complain about the temperatures. So at least it's bringing warm air with us. But that warm, moist, tropical air coming from off of those hurricanes, I guess, is what is actually getting us up here. So, and like I said, I was watching the radar this morning. It did not look good for our balloon fiesta. So, probably going to run this for this live for about 30 minutes and just say hi to everybody and hang out for a little bit. Oh, a lot of famous balloons down there. That Smokey the Bear, that has been around for a long time. I've been seeing that one for years. So every year you see a lot of new ones. Every year you see a lot of the old ones, and that one definitely has been around since I've been coming. Oh. Yeah, not too many standing. I'm seeing them all leaning one direction. It tells me they've got a little bit of a breeze down there that's kind of pushing those balloons. If it gets any windier than that, they may end up having to even pull the ones that are the few that are up, take those down and pack those away quickly. I don't know what we've got as far as the radar. Let me take a look at that real quick. I'll tell you, isn't technology amazing? And I can pull up the weather radar and just see kind of what is heading our way. Looks like there is some rain going into Grants, New Mexico. It looks like it's probably about 50 miles off, so no rain at the moment headed this way. But there is a whole kind of front heading right towards us, and it could get a little western here in about another hour or so. So we will see. We will see. Again, they're doing a lot of interviews at the flying field. There's not much that's going to be happening there this morning. If you're joining us late, the weather has been in effect, and they basically put a flying stop to any balloons this morning. You can see how low the clouds are there in the picture. They're saying that the weather ceiling was about 500 to 700 feet. That looks even lower yet still here about 30 minutes later. So not very promising for the balloons flying today. So they are saying that it's probably going to be a static display only. And that generally means that you can see the wind is kind of pushing in the side of that balloon. So yeah, they are starting to get some breezes down there on the flying field. It looks like just from that shot, and that will not last very long because they will bring that balloon down pretty fast if that wind is going to affect it that way. So we got to watch them a little bit at the live yesterday morning, and watching them take down these balloons and do that is fantastic. I mean, they made short work of getting those balloons packed up and put away, and generally it takes a fairly sizable crew, pushing half a dozen people or more, packing those balloons up. So I have a feeling that is what's happening down there. So we're probably going to end this one in about 8 minutes, and we'll wrap this up at about 30 minutes for our live to this morning. And otherwise, just hanging out. And I did not brave the weather going down there to the flying field this morning. It is a mess, and they do charge a parking down at the Balloon Fiesta is about $20, and then there's another $15 as you're going in for entry into the Balloon Fiesta, and they have a couple of different options to take a shuttle buses and things like that in. I believe that the going rate is about $25 to ride the shuttle buses in. So it is definitely a profit deal for the Balloon Fiesta. They definitely turn a lot of money over to make this event happen every year. And yesterday, even with the rain and everything else, it was probably took me about an hour by the time I hit the line on the freeway coming in until I was actually parked. So if you've ever been to a sporting event, a football, game, baseball game, something like that, probably very similar to going in and seeing that. So where are you at again? I am in Albuquerque, New Mexico at the Balloon Fiesta. And it is every year right around the first week of October. And it is on my Route 66. So this was kind of on my Route 66 radar for the last couple of months as I've been traveling down Route 66. I got close enough. I think it was Oklahoma City where I looked at Albuquerque and I thought, I could make that and be there for at least the last 2 days of the Balloon Fiesta. And sure enough, I did make it, but so did the weather, unfortunately. So thanks for the question there, Brian. I see Gary in the house. Gary, just give me a thumbs up whenever you're ready. Come on, we'll say hi. Oh, yeah. Got to adjust that camera. Get that. I see Gary in the background there. If you want to come on and say hi, control. There we go. Click this link right there. And we had Gary for a minute, but there we go. Click that link right there and come on. If I'm going to end this in about 6 minutes, unless somebody wants to come on and say hi and we want to sit here and chat for a little bit. I'll give you another shot of the flying field. And you can see it's kind of emptying out pretty quick. So great bucket list 66. It has been on my bucket list, Brian, for probably about 10 years, if not even more than that. And I knew that is something that I have done from Albuquerque to Santa Monica. I have not done from Chicago to Albuquerque. So it was definitely a bucket list item. And I have actually had a blast. And if you're thinking about doing this and it's on your mind for something you want to do, Route 66 turns 100 years old next year. And there are a number of cities along the route that are planning celebrations, centennial celebrations for Route 66. And man, if this has been on your list of things that you've wanted to do and one of your bucket list items, Next year is the centennial, 100 years old for Route 66. And a lot of it is still there, guys. So you can actually drive Route 66. It's funny, when I was thinking about doing this, I had heard from other YouTubers and other venturers that you can't really drive much of Route 66. And I'm here to tell you that's not true. And I'm in a big rig. I've got 40,000 pounds of rig that it is. I have to be careful because there are weight limit bridges, low bridges, things like that. Some places it's easier to unhook the vehicle, drive those in the pickup, and go see them that way. But yeah, Route 66 next year, 2026, is their centennial. So if you're thinking about putting that together, make it happen. I see Gary's back in the house. Oh wait, Gary, where you go? Do you want to get your coffee, Gary? Go get your coffee, then come back. Gary's in the green room there. Well, we'll bring Gary on in just a second. Glad to see him again. If you want to come on and say hi, the link is right there in the comments. Just click that link. It'll tell you what to do and lead you right into the green room here, and we'll bring you on. So there, I see Gary is serious about his coffee this morning. I can see he's working it. He is working it. So yeah, again, thanks for the question there, Brian. Absolutely fantastic trip coming down Route 66. I have boondocked on Route 66, walked on, driven on, drove the coach on Route 66. I will say that it gets a little sporadic in the latter part of Oklahoma and Texas. A lot of the route has washed away, and they do have a predicted opening date, at least they're showing on Google Maps, of 2028. But it's still a fantastic trip. There's Gary. Gary, how you doing? You got your coffee? Yeah, there we go. Bring on Gary here. Mr. Gary, how you doing?
I'm doing great. You?
I'm doing great. It is not raining.
It looks colder there than it is here.
It actually isn't bad. I'm not going to complain. So I see somebody else in the green room too. Brian McCulloch has stopped in. You want to come on, Brian? Or are you getting your coffee still? He's probably. Yeah, he's getting his coffee. You get your coffee, get settled, give me a thumbs up, and we'll bring you on. Gary, where are you going, Gary?
I'm back.
Did you just put a little something in that coffee, Gary?
Well, Carol did take the dog for a walk.
I
had to switch to the appropriate cup.
Oh, I love it. Well, I just grabbed the cup out of the cupboard the first thing, and I didn't realize I was dealing with the alien cup. So there's Brian now. I think Brian's ready. You want to say hi to Brian here real quick? You ready, Brian? Okay, let's see. How you doing, Brian?
Hey, I'm doing great. We've been traveling up and down Baja on the shoulder season. You want to come to Baja, and there's not many people come down during hurricane season.
Well, I do have a little bit of issue of you not keeping it with you down there and sending it up here. So we're trying to fly balloons here. All right.
What's that?
We're trying to fly balloons. And
we're down there. I keep. Let me move back over towards where the Wi-Fi.
I was going to say, walk closer to the internet. Just
there we go. Yeah.
If people didn't know, you are down in Baja. Now, are you all the way? How far south are you? Where are you at?
Oh, I've been like from the north all the way down to Cabo, all down we went down mostly the west side, the Pacific side.
Okay.
People don't know that you go along the Pacific side, the ocean keeps it kind of nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
fantastic.
keep it in the 80s and stuff like that. I had an issue with my van, and that was kind of scary for a while. I ended up having to go to there's a Mercedes dealer down in Cabo, and luckily it wasn't nothing mechanical. It was all electronical. They had to reprogram my shift module and clear a bunch of codes out, but they got that fixed. And there was a hurricane coming. Yeah, right after we got out of there, man, we dodged that one. We come back up over towards Caro Negro and up through that. And right now we're in San Quintin, which is just south of Ensenada. And it's a beautiful fishing village or place where they do a lot of vegetables and stuff, but the weather stays right around 75 to 80. You're almost year round. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
So
you having problems with the van down in Mexico. Did you get a little nervous?
Oh yeah. That was scary. Yeah, that, and I don't know. The mechanic that looked at it said it's just one of those things that can happen. The shift program module got messed up, and we got it going again, and it worked and everything, but the transmission light was on. It said "See your dealer." So
okay, now transmission lights on, but you're going to make it back, right? You're not going to have to buy a home down there now and stay, right?
Hey, we ended up and we found a place here. They got a little B&B. We're staying here probably till December. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, no, the place is amazing.
Yeah, I like it. It. Can you not?
And your tour's been going good?
It's been fantastic. I'll tell you what, Route 66 has not disappointed, and you know, it is disappearing though. Yeah. It's disappearing. I mean, if it's on your bucket list, I would say no better time than next year for the centennial.
Oh, you're not going to make it over to my home base, Kingman.
Probably not. I am watching the weather, but I do have Miss Bonnie, who I see has said good morning in the chat room there. I have potentially, hopefully, we're going to get her out in November for Thanksgiving and hang out for Thanksgiving. So we'll be doing that. And Kingman probably will not happen. You know what? I love that whole area, especially Oatman and that whole Route 66 from Flagstaff over to Kingman. It's just fun. I really enjoy that, but have done it before, and it probably won't be up that way until next March or April. So
yeah, if you go to Oatman in your motorhome, you better get Miss Pearl to drive.
Yeah, been there enough times that I hardly want to ride a motorcycle into Oatman. So. And it never fails. Oatman, if you don't know, is one of these small old mining towns with very narrow streets and donkeys that have been loose all over the countryside from miners way back in the day when the mine shut down. Now I swear the donkeys own the town.
Oh yeah.
But it is a narrow, it is ungodly narrow, small, windy road leading to it, at least from the eastern side, from the Kingman side. And I have seen motorhomes head that way.
Yep.
And I've been driving motorhomes for 20, 30 years now, and they are braver than I am. So it's got to be somebody like Miss Pearl or Gary, perhaps.
I'll go anywhere.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Have you been that way, Gary? Have you been over there to Oatman?
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
I've been around the U.S., but I never went over there.
Yeah. Yeah. Kingman, Oatman. I love that area. It's a lot of fun going over that way. And if you ever get that way, absolutely, it's worth the ride up.
Yeah. And Kingman and Flagstaff, all that section through there, they really work hard at keeping it updated. You drive along and you see the old Burma shame signs and and that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
I threw up a picture of where we've been.
Yeah.
Let me see. Where have you been here? Let's see if we could add that to the stage right there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you made the full circle. When are you going to hit the interior there, Gary?
I don't know. Yeah. It might be a while.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's still a pretty good. That's a pretty good route all the way around. Now, I know that you've been to upper state New York and Niagara Falls and all that, but you don't have that checked off on your list, do you?
Well, we haven't been to New York in the rig.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. We've been on the Canadian side, like the Niagara Falls is only, 45 minutes from here. So.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. And you now, what qualifies as checking off a state? Everybody is different. So
sleeping.
Okay. Just sleeping in the state.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Brian, do you have a standard to say I've been to that state when I have?
Not really. Yeah. I just, it used to be the old theory, been there, done that, bought the t-shirt.
Right. And that's kind of where I'm at. I can't just drive through, and I can't really just say it's sleeping. I have to do something in that state.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have very many stickers if I had to do something. We're not tourists.
Yeah.
Right.
It used to be been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. Now I've been there, done that, filled up my truck. That's about all I can afford.
Filled up your truck, and that's all I can afford for this place.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I have driven through many states, and I can't claim them. Tennessee was one that I hit up last fall, and I had been through there many times, but I had never done anything in Tennessee. And in this case, I decided, you know what, I'm going to hang out in Tennessee. I'm not only going to go to Nashville, which I did. I went to Grand Ole Opry and saw that. But then I turned around and Miss Bonnie was with me on that trip. We went down to Memphis and we hung out in front of Elvis's place. So, that was a pretty good trip down there.
Yeah. You could classify you've been there when you've done the Grand Ole Opry and seen Elvis.
Yeah.
For us to knock out those northern states, like when we do go to the U.S., it's in the wintertime. So we're not going to go to the northern states in the wintertime.
Right.
If I'm leaving Canada, we're not stopping in Minnesota or anything like that.
It's funny you say that because Minnesota is on my list. I can't seem to get to that state for anything. I mean, Minnesota is so high up there and out of the way of everything and my paths of travel that trying to get up there, I don't really have a good excuse because I have gotten up to Maine. And in fact, Miss Bonnie was with me for Maine this year. And I still didn't claim it, though, even though I actually lived in Maine for 6 months as a kid. I still didn't claim Maine as being there. So had to go there, had to eat the lobster.
Well, I was a Canada-U.S. truck driver for a while. So if I was just going to knock off all the places I've been, the map would be pretty much done.
Yeah.
The trees turning color up there yet, Gary?
Yes, they are. I'm actually, Carol and I are talking about doing a live with a walk in the forest because the trees are incredible right now.
Yeah, originally we were from Michigan, And that's one thing we miss down here is the fall, when the fall color changes, and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's
If you
amazing.
ever get a chance to go across the Upper Peninsula around Route 2, across the Cut River, where they got all the hardwoods and the maples and stuff, that is just absolutely breathtaking across there.
Yeah.
A lot of the tree colors don't even seem like it's real,
Yeah.
because they get
No, I
right
know.
into like the purple and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't
The
seem
whole
possible
East Coast can be like that. But I found that trying to time it, if you plan on traveling to the East Coast, that's kind of like hitting a golf ball and really hoping that it goes where you intend it to go. Because I've seen so many people. In fact, Don, Cowboy Biker Adventures, he planned an entire trip going over there, and then he had to hang out for weeks past what he was planning on, because it wasn't happening.
Yeah. And then if they get a storm with the rain and a big winds and stuff like that, the leaves are gone in like 3-4 days.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. It doesn't last long. I've been seeing a little bit of change. And I don't know if you can see the tree right there. They're just starting to turn here. Just starting to turn here. It's kind of following me as I've been coming this way. So,
well, good. So where's your next stop, Dave?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Head west on 66 and see where
I know that I need to be in Tucson, because I believe Miss Bonnie is flying into Tucson.
Oh,
and
okay.
so I need to be there for Thanksgiving.
You gonna hit Quartzsite this fall sometime?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
okay. I'll be in the kind of what I call the Quartzsite Triangle: Palm Springs, Quartzsite, Phoenix, Yuma, and hanging out there for the winter. I'll definitely be in Quartzsite for the big show, and so
I'll probably come back home for. We're gonna come back home for Thanksgiving, and then one other thing. Yeah, if I go back to Quartzsite, it'll be during the big show. Yeah. So we'll probably see them.
Okay, great.
All of a sudden, you look up and there's some damn van parking real close to you, like Tom and Lori.
I like it. Well, as far as I know, Tom and Lori will be there. Of course, Bob and Pearl live down there. So yeah, all the usual. Yeah, we're planning on being there. So. But
are they back yet, or are they still traveling? I haven't seen their latest.
I can't answer that question. I don't know. So I know that
he was in a campground with bad Wi-Fi last night on the live, so he's not home yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been offline, so I don't know what.
Well, what typically they're up in the Northwest. They've wrapped up the Alaska trip up there, and they have family that lives over there on the coast. And they kind of let the weather chase them down. And so far the weather's kind of been holding there. They haven't had any problems. So
and the last one I seen, Tom and Laura, I think they were starting to head south too. But
they'll be starting here very soon. I think Lori's hanging out. She wants her snowflakes.
Oh.
She does love her snow, to the point where she's willing to make Tom stay there until she gets her snow.
Oh, okay.
I just threw up some fall colors there.
Oh, let's see. Let me see if I can. Let's see. Stop that one. Oh, there we go. Look at that.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. They're starting, aren't they? Yeah, that's gorgeous.
That's taken from a bridge, and you can see there's a path down there. That's the bike path. So
we're
probably going to do that tomorrow, I think. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Oh, I want to
Nice.
ask you, what GoPro do you have?
Hi, hold on 1 second, guys. Yeah. I came in late yesterday and they didn't charge me anything, but they charge you for the balloon fiesta is the way that I understand it. 2 years ago, it was about $55 a night. Yeah, but I don't know what it was this year. I actually am just traveling through because of the balloon festival. Yeah. Other than that, normally they allow parking overnight. So I think there is a limit of 3 days. Yeah.
Well, there's something I didn't
All right.
know. When I throw up a video on Dave's show, I have control of it.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, no, you can control the video up there. Sorry about that, guys. Just somebody stopped by to ask a little bit about where I'm parked at.
Yeah, I wanted to ask
Here.
you what GoPro you have, Dave.
Hero 9.
A 9? I'm looking at a 12.
Yeah. Well,
I need
I
something
think
that
I
I
may
can go
be
mobile
looking
with.
at. Yeah, I think I may be doing the same because I think I ruined it down in the Keys.
Oh yeah.
They're supposed to be waterproof. I took it snorkeling and tried to do some underwater filming while I was snorkeling, and both times I spent a large amount of time trying to get my camera to work again afterwards. So
These
and
iPhones-
now it's working, but not very well. So
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
these
I find
iPhones
a
are
lot of
supposed
time
to
when
work.
they say it's waterproof is not salt waterproof.
Yeah.
yeah.
These
Well, the
iPhones are
funny
supposed
thing
to
is,
be good for
I've
3
seen,
meters.
Yeah.
yeah, and I don't think I was any deeper than that, honestly, Gary. I mean, when you're snorkeling, you're pretty much up at the surface. So it was just surface swimming and probably 3 meters or less. And but unfortunately,
Carol and I went in the pool by her house there, and we went in the pool, and we both had our cameras. And I did a couple of underwater shots, and Carol tried to do an underwater shot, didn't work. The next day, my phone was working, hers was dead.
oh yeah. And Brian may have something there. It may be waterproof, but not sea waterproof or salt waterproof.
Yeah.
So
Well, it was a saltwater pool we were in too, right? So
Yeah.
there you go.
oh, there you go. There you go. Right there's Bill talking about possibly being in queue. Hope you make it, Bill. Yeah, that would be good to see them again. So now, Brian, are you going to be? You said earlier, are you going to make it to Quartzsite this year?
Yeah. We'll come down.
Okay.
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 This the B&B that we found here is like in a trailer park. It's a trailer, but it's cheap enough, and it's it's a lot of American community around here. A lot of great people, and but we got to go back for our Thanksgiving, and then we were thinking about coming back up for the big tent and spending some time in Quartzsite and driving around seeing everybody. But
Right. Okay. That's fantastic.
yeah. So
Well, we'll definitely see you there.
Yep. I'll come spoondock right next to you.
Yeah, you know what? I've even got one better. I people that hang out where I'm at, if they need to plug in, I let them plug into the coach. It doesn't hurt me at all, and you're actually plugging in to one of my 110 outlets off my generator. You only get power whenever my generator is running, but you get power.
Hey,
and yeah,
I could run all 3 air conditioners beside you.
Exactly. I call it share docking. I'm trademarking that name, share docking. So I've done it a couple times before, and it actually works out great for whoever's connected to you, and it doesn't hurt anything off of me. So I kind of like it.
Yeah. No, we'll probably do that for a while. And then I don't know. We're fully retired now. Renee fully retired. So I don't think we've been home back in Kingman more than like 22 days since March.
Okay. Fantastic. All right.
Yeah.
Now you're fully retired. How's that going? Bee Trapper says hi and glad I caught you. Yeah, we're just hanging out, having coffee, guys. So if you're joining late, just to say, not to stop you here, Brian, but if you join in late, we tried to cover the balloon fiesta. It was raining again this morning, and they basically had to call it off. No balloon fiesta this morning, and didn't get to. I showed you some live footage from the balloon field, but even those now have all kind of packed up, and they actually stopped the live broadcast even.
Yeah, so he was begging for some hot air, so we decided to come on and talk to him.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do we got? We got pictures here. Let's see what we got. What do you got here, Gary?
That's our winter spot. That's where we'll be.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, we
Nice.
stayed there during COVID, so we're going to be in exactly the same spot again. That's a picture from COVID.
Nice. Okay. Now now do they get a lot of snow there where that is, or no?
Well, we do get some snow for sure. It's not that bad of a winter, but I just threw up a heavy snow picture. This is the biggest snowfall we had while we were there.
Okay, that doesn't
But you
look
can
too
see
bad.
that there's nothing there really. They didn't even plow the road. It just
Oh,
yeah,
man.
yeah. No, that doesn't look too bad. You look like you got maybe a couple inches there. So yeah, that's livable.
the accumulation of the winter pretty much right there.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I got one more here. It shows us hooked up to a propane bottle. I was showing these on the show last night, so I've able to just throw them up.
Oh, so you got, okay. Yeah, I see you right there. Okay, then that's where I'll say I had trouble, because I have spent one full winter in the coach in Bend, Oregon, and we had feet of snow that year.
Ooh,
And I ran into the problem of having propane, because yes, even though I was plugged in and I had full hookups, I couldn't leave my water running. It's so you basically have to fill up your water and then drain your hose and put it away. And the propane,
we use a heated hose.
It's too cold, unfortunately, even for the heated hose. So,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you start getting below zero, and that heated hose will turn into a nice, warm, frozen hose. So,
Well, that's a 400-pound bottle there, and the propane is cheap in that thing. It's about half of what you would buy it from a gas station, because they deliver it in such quantity.
right, and I did
the guy
not
comes by
have
twice
that.
a week. He does the whole park twice a week, and he checks to see if it's below 40%, and if it is, he fills it again
No, that's fantastic.
and sends you a bill.
Nice.
It's very convenient.
Right.
If
Yeah,
it gets like that, I'd be heating up the steering wheel and gas pedal.
right. Bonnie got it right there. There it is. That's all you need to know, right there.
We've all seen Dave crying in the snow.
Yes, absolutely. Just a donkey. I like that name. Welcome to the live. Where is this now? Yeah, where is this, Gary? What are we looking
That's
at?
in Milton, Ontario, Canada. That's in during COVID.
Okay. Yeah.
We spent 18 months in that spot.
Yeah. You can have it. I will let you do that, and you can share your experience, Gary.
Yeah.
I will watch from a nice warm location.
I hear you, Dave. I prefer to be in warm weather too, but we're from the north, a lot farther north than that, and to us, that's a very mild winter.
Yeah. So,
and next winter will probably be in Victoria, where it does not snow. Victoria, BC, on Vancouver Island. Goes down to around 40 there, I guess. It was 46 here this morning.
Okay.
So,
okay.
But we're going to have hopefully a winter oceanside spot, and it's in a protected bay, so you're not being attacked by the ocean, of course. But it's beautiful. It really is.
And when you're that close to the ocean, just like Brian was saying earlier, when you're that close to the ocean kind of helps tame or keep control of the temperatures there. You're actually pretty good good place. So,
Yeah, the ocean will be about 15 feet off our back door, right? So back of our coach. So it'll
Bill,
be really close.
I like Bill's rule here. He says he won't go outside if the temp is lower than his age.
Oh my God.
I like that.
I like that one
awesome.
too. Yeah, that's pretty good.
My God, it won't be long. You won't be going outside at all.
Oh, yeah. Dave just found a new rule. I like it. So.
I used to always say the butter. You leave the butter out, and if you get up in the morning and it's too hard, head somewhere where it's warm. You get out in the morning, and it's all melted. Head somewhere where it's cooler. You got to keep your butter happy.
Oh, yeah. Well, guys, I'm glad that you could join along this morning. Sorry I didn't get to show you any balloons. We're still not doing well on the balloons thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's they're not even.
Sorry about sending our hurricane fallout up there, but
yeah, it's your fault, Brian. It's your fault.
Well, not only that, they just had a string of them. It's like, man, oh man, they just. Yeah, I don't know what all their names are, but they just keep coming. It's like, I just look where they're going to hit landfall, and I just head for the other side of the state or farther north.
Is it a misstatement to say that it seems like they're less intense on this coast?
Oh, I don't know. When we had to go down to Cabo, there was one that had hit earlier, and they still hadn't cleaned up from that. I mean, the roads were a mess. There were traffic nightmares. Yeah, we couldn't wait to get the hell out of Cabo. And then got up to Las Varillas. We went up on the east side there a little ways, and that was kind of the same thing there. But they were, of course, a lot of those places only have dirt roads anyway. So that wasn't too good. And we stayed right there for a week on the beach. Yeah, it was great.
Wow. That's fantastic.
We seen another one was coming in, so I was like, let's go back over the other side of the state. And we skirted. That one went just south of us, so we got it was rain and stuff like that. But
I'd rather a little bit of snow than a hurricane.
Yeah.
I was going to say you're in a good place there, Gary, because with the exception of a little bit of snow, you're not getting earthquakes, you're not getting hurricanes, you're not getting tornadoes. You're kind of sitting pretty good up there.
Well, we're in the middle of the Great Lakes too, right? So that keeps it mild.
Yeah.
Our house is near Lake Huron.
Yeah, and that's a beautiful time of the year to be there too. Especially if you get a couple of hard frosts and all the mosquitoes are gone.
Oh, the mosquitoes have been gone for a while. Actually, what kills the mosquitoes off is the heat in August.
Oh,
right.
Yeah,
right.
That usually kills them off. But we're right into allergy season here too, and the ticks are still around. But
but
it's good. The hard frost will kill the allergy season, which is where we're waiting. Like all the trees and grass and all that. There's no more pollen with that, but it's ragweed season, right? So that affects me a lot. I'm on
Gary. Now you had a live here that I missed yesterday, but are you going to start doing a regular live, or what do you got going on there? Because I'm sorry that I missed you. I want to make sure that if you're going to have a regular live going on, that way I know when to catch you.
Well, I'm going to keep it a mystery like you do, Dave.
Well, but it's normally Sunday, Gary. All right.
Normal. Just
if you
throw a dart at a dartboard and figure out the time.
There you go.
Yeah.
We're thinking about doing a regular live.
Okay.
We might do one with the fall colors. Lexi's very upset with me here. What do you want?
Uh-oh.
Go see Mom. Did you give her a treat?
I did.
Well, what's her problem? When she goes for a walk, she needs her treat, or she's relentless, right?
I don't blame her. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up, guys.
The treat is her reward for taking you for a walk.
Oh, wait, is the treat for you or for the dog?
Well, it's her reward for taking me for a walk.
Oh, I see.
Carol went this morning because I saw that your live was coming on. So,
oh yeah, Gary, just to let you know, Bill said if he doesn't get that full hour, he's going to complain.
Well, I gave you an hour and 9 last night, so I'm got 9 minutes in the bank.
Oh no, you don't get to bank them. This isn't your cell phone company, Gary.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for being on. It's been I was only planning on doing 30 minutes, and you guys coming on, you made the difference for me. RV Living Life, there it is right there. If you join his channel, you get a free cup.
Oh,
That's right. Dave will send you one.
Cool.
Yep.
I'll have to check it up and how do you do that? I don't know. I'll join your channel somehow. Subscribe. So that's the word.
Well, it is a limited edition. I will put that out there, and only available as quantities last. Is that a good way to describe that? Right.
Oh, okay.
Just type in at RV Living Life. You'll find it. It is a very limited edition. Only 4 of them exist. There is still, I believe, a
Right.
coupon code.
Exactly.
If you do manage to find my store, there is a coupon code, and it is Our Endeavor with no spaces, and you get it at my cost.
Okay.
There you go. That's fantastic. I'm going to go use that. I didn't even know. I need to go use that. So, all right, guys. Say goodbye to everybody. We'll see you guys probably not tonight, Gary. Probably not tonight.
Yeah,
all right.
I know, dude.
Because I'm traveling, so I don't know. But
yeah. Well, if you're not on, I'm going to be looking where you are, and I'm going to see if that dot is moving.
Well, we see you guys, if not tonight, next week. Take care, everybody.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Dave.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, thanks for being on, guys.
I got
All right,
figured out.
we'll see you.
Oh.
Enjoy the weather, Dave.